Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not the elite, they, so.
Yeah, it seems to be happiness in their world.
So the letter went out to whom?
All the pickleball members that belong to the
That
pickleball
club?
association.
That club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
A lot of transfers today. Yeah,
I know. I thought, was it 22 or
22
something like that?
million.
Yeah.
22 million. Morning. Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
A lot of transfers.
That's the 21 big.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And CD. Oh,
Let's all rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, everyone. First thing we have on the agenda are the approval of the minutes from last week. And Chair, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved and second. Anybody have any corrections or changes in the minutes? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. We have a bid under advisement, the roof replacement for Columbian Park, which we opened. That remains under advisement, so we'll go to new business, engineering.
Good morning, Jeremy Grenard, City Engineer. This morning, all three of our agenda items are in regard to the 2025 Greenbush Street CDBG project that bids were opened for last week. We've reviewed the bids and found the Dixon Construction bid to be the lowest responsive bidder. We're recommending that the board award the project to Dixon Construction in the amount of $221,625.
Thanks, Jeremy. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this recommendation of award to Dixon.
so moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved and second. Anybody have any questions regarding this award?
No.
Okay, no. Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
All right, next we have the contract with Dixon Construction. We're recommending the board's approval of that contract.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve the contract with Dixon, the same project.
Move approval.
Second.
Second.
Moved and second. Anybody have any questions about the contract? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign.
And then next, we have notice to proceed effective immediately. We're recommending that the board provide notice to proceed.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve the notice to proceed on the Greenbush project, CDBG project.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
With Lafayette Renew.
Good morning, Brad Talley, Lafayette Renew. You have before you a contract and notice to proceed for the Prairie Oaks Force Main Permanent Bypass Project with SLB Pipe Solutions. If you remember, this was a result of the emergency repair that we had on the Prairie Oaks Force Main early last year. The contract, we opened bids on 4/29 and brought before you a notice of award on 5/20 this year. And so the contract is in the amount of $348,000, and I recommend that for your approval.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve this contract for the Prairie Oaks Force Main Bypass Project.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
We have a motion, a second. Anybody have any questions on this contract? The company is out of Bedford, right? That's where.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
They
Bedford.
were a sub, when we had the emergency repair, they were a sub to the prime contractor.
Okay,
Back
so-
last year, so we do have some experience.
So we've worked with him before, and,
Yep.
okay. I knew that, I think I asked that the last time, so. SLB Pipe Solutions LLC, right?
Yep.
Okay. We have a motion, a second, to approve the contract. If no further questions, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
All right, then the notice to proceed begins today with a substantial completion by October 22nd this year and a final completion by November 21st this year. Recommend for your approval.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve the notice to proceed on this same project.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any questions on that? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Thanks,
Aye.
Brad.
Thank you.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, legal counsel.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm glad Michelle's coming up because I
Michelle's
didn't realize
coming
those were under legal. Thanks, Michelle.
That's okay.
That's the headline right there,
Yeah,
under legal.
It's Lafayette Housing Authority, Michelle Reynolds. So this is the agreement between the Lafayette Housing Consortium and the Habitat for Humanity Lafayette, the 2150 Powderhouse Lane. This agreement provides up to $80,000 to construct and provide direct homebuyer assistance to 2150 Powderhouse Lane from Habitat's 2022 Home Awards. This completed project provide an energy-efficient, newly constructed home for a new homeowner. The legal staff has reviewed and approved the document, and Habitat is here if you have any questions.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this, see if we do have any questions. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this agreement between Lafayette Housing Consortium and Habitat for 2150 Powderhouse Lane.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Questions? No questions? I always concerns me, we're talking about going back to 2022 allocations. It's taken, do they have more money from 2022 they haven't spent yet?
We're finishing up 2022, so we're moving into 2023. We do have build plans, so we are moving forward, so. And
Okay.
we awarded 2025 money, so we have moved, we're quickly moving into spending more and more money now.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So obviously, it's the sitting in the sidelines when it could be deployed earlier, so
Yeah.
that's always a concern I have, all right. Any other questions regarding this agreement? Okay. We have a motion, a second, to approve this agreement on 2150 Powderhouse Lane. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
The second agreement is between the Lafayette Housing Consortium and Habitat for Humanity. This is before 2160 Powderhouse Lane. This agreement also provides up to $80,000 to construct and provide direct home buyer assistance for 2160 Powderhouse Lane from Habitat's 2022 Home Awards. This completed project provided energy-efficient, newly constructed home for a new homeowner. Legal staff has reviewed and approved this document as well.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve the agreement on 2160 Powderhouse Lane.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions on
Yeah, I
that?
think just going off of what Gary said, what are roughly, you don't have to tell us now, but balances left for these different years? Is there a balance?
Yeah, so just knowing, because we just did 2025, so we did 320,000, and that would be for 4 houses.
What year? For 2025?
That's the one we just awarded for 2025.
Oh.
So for 2022, we had unallocated homeownership, and that was about $450,000. So we're pretty much spending that out. I don't know exactly what 2023 and 2024 was. Laura, do you know?
Okay,
We were awarded 210,000 in 2024.
That was for 4 houses.
so you don't find out necessarily, it's not the same, obviously, every year. You don't find out
Well,
until,
they submit an application and then we go through and then determine how much money we have and what their build plans are. So we try to determine how much money they have not spent in the prior year. Obviously, we don't want to keep awarding them too much money because then we get into the situation
Yeah.
where they can't spend the money and we only have so much time to actually spend the money. So we don't want to get in a situation that we have to give the money back to HUD.
yeah,
So,
that's why there's a lag. Probably as good an explanation as any.
yeah,
What is that time frame where you have to, or they have to spend the money by?
spend in 8. You have to spend it in 8 years.
In 8 years? Okay. All right, okay, thanks, that's helpful, thanks,
This
Ron.
might be a question for Habitat, but do they have homeowners for these 2 houses? You-
I'm always going to take an opportunity to talk about Habitat, Cindy, you know. Laura,
Go ahead.
yep, sorry, Laura Walls, Habitat for Humanity of Lafayette. So the homeowners, their contribution is, one, there will be a mortgage on the house, and the mortgage amount is what the house appraises for. So we are always trying to do everything we can to keep that appraised value as low as possible. And then on home-funded projects, the Housing Authority, Housing Consortium usually comes in with some down payment assistance. And then we try to leverage every other down payment assistance program that's out there, usually through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indianapolis, to lower that mortgage amount to get it to an affordable. Their mortgage payment will not be more than 30% of their gross monthly income. So if that means that Habitat at the end has to do a soft third mortgage to bring down the principal amount on the mortgage to keep those payments as low as possible, we do that too.
So the down payment you might assist with depends on if they qualify based on income or,
Yes, and part of their down payment is that they also have to put in 200, every adult in the house over 18 has to put in 250 hours of sweat equity. And
remember that.
yes, and then they have to attend financial counseling sessions. They go to take courses at Homestead CS.
But I think Cindy asked, are both these properties, you have families for both these properties?
Yes, so,
you asked,
so
wasn't it?
this is the part that I think is the best part about Habitat. These 2 houses are going to be our women build. The city of Lafayette partners with the city of West Lafayette, and they have a team that'll come out and work. And then in one house, we have Abdallah and his family. He works at Wabash. He's in accounting over there. They're originally from Alexandria, Egypt, and he was an accountant in Egypt, and now he's working in accounts payable at Wabash. His wife is pregnant with their 3rd child. They came here because of family. That was at Purdue. That family's moved away, but they loved Lafayette so much that this is where they've decided to stay. And then the other family, Jasmine and her children, she works at SIA. So, we talk about how Habitat partner families make better employees and, how hard it is for Wabash and SIA sometimes to find good labor. Now these families are more tethered to our community, less likely to leave, less likely to job hop. So Jasmine, she's been homeless. She's originally from Chicago. She was in Kokomo. She got a job at SIA, relocated to Lafayette with her family, loves it here. This is where she wants to build a home. No one in her family has ever been a homeowner before, so she will be a first-generation homeowner.
Okay, that's very good. Yep, thank you, thanks, Laura.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Okay, we have a motion, a second, to approve 2160 Powderhouse Lane, this agreement. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have purchasing.
Good morning, Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. The Police Department has a list of equipment from vehicles that they're no longer going to use. It's radio equipment, sirens, light bar, and a radar. so they would like that to be declared surplus, so we can sell it on govdeals.com.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve this declaration of surplus property.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Thank you. And then we have claims.
Good morning, Jeremy Deal, City Controller. Controller's Office has reviewed claims totaling $22,940,830.51. I request the board's approval.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve the claims.
Moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further questions on claims? Just as a reminder for those that are shocked by $22 million, it's a matter of transfers from one account to the other. A lot of that is to pay off bonds and other things that we have.
Correct, Gary. Yes, Big 39 summarizes over $8.1 million that was transferred from bank to bank.
Right.
Those are dispersals to a paying agent to pay the bonds for us, which are again recorded in this claims group.
Thank you. We have a motion, a second. No further questions or comments. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you very much.
That's the main part of our agenda today. We have a animal control hearing, which will convene in about 5 minutes. I didn't either. She's good. I like Laura.
Did she go to Delphi for a while?
I think she did, yeah.
I haven't looked at it. Bad internet. Where we were, there wasn't much internet.
What's that?
Do you want to go to 11 o'clock?
Yeah. Yeah.